Hey friends, welcome to the channel with a new video. So today we are going to discuss about the possible outcomes of the next draws that may be held on 15th of February. What are the possibilities that we are going to discuss today? So now, before entering the video, those who have not subscribed the channel, please subscribe the channel and also press the bell icon, and also watch the video till end so that you get the complete information. And also please share the video and like the video so that the others may also get benefit from the video. So let us now enter the video. Now first discussion we are going to have that if it is only a PNP draw. If this is only PNP draw, then we were having about 44 candidates left out on 2nd of February with a CRS score 601 to 1200. Now we are making assumptions here. We assume that some 900 candidates are added in this as PNP candidates. So the total number of candidates will be about 944. It can be lower or it can be higher also. Say if it is 944. If it is 944, then IRCC may issue nominations to all the candidates, or may issue nominations to about 900 candidates. If 900, and then again 44 will be left out, and if all the 944 are picked up, then there will be zero balance in the account. So if this is only PNP, then the other categories will be left out. Now the next, if this draw was only PNP, now there may come another draw with FSW. In FSW category we had 489 as cutoff score. In this 489 cutoff, we don't have the exact data. How many candidates are there in CEC and this FSW, FST categories? So this is just an assumption. If we assume that in 501 to 600, as there were balance was 0, so we make some assumption that if it is only FSW category draw, we are not considering the 601 and above. They are mostly in the PNP category. So we will take here that maybe net additions under FSW. There were 0 candidates as on 2nd of February. So we assume here that if total additions are to the tune of say 1500, then we assume that 500 are FSW. Then let us say that 500 are in new 500 are added in 491 to 500, and another 120 are added in this, because the number of additions as per our last draws was less in this category. So we are assuming that there are less number of candidates. And as we are having 20,000 candidates, 20,000 in this 471 to 480. So here the total number of candidates is more than 12,000. We will consider that there are 4,000 candidates in this slab. 481 to 490, 4,000 are from FSW category. And if the draw size is 3,000, 500 will be from this, 500 from this, and 2,000 from this. So here we are having 4,000 in total. So if 2,000 are taken, so on an average, say the cutoff score will be in the midway between 481 and 490, because half of the candidates will be picked up. So midway between is 486, 485 or 486. So the cutoff score can be in the, if it is a pure FSWP draw, the cutoff score can be between 485, provided number of editions are like 500, 500, and the draw size is 3,000, then this will be around 485 or 486. Just similar. If the additions are more and draw size is also different, then there will be little variation also, but we are just generalizing and just pinpointing something. Now there is another possibility that IRCC decides that this time we are not taking FSW, we will be considering only CEC category. PNP we have already discussed. Almost all the candidates will be taken from the PNP. Now, if we talk about the CEC category, CEC category we have the cutoff score at 490. Under CEC category, the cutoff score is not 489. We have to be clear. Cutoff score was 490, and that too in the previous draw, that on 18th of January. On 18th January it was. So near about a month has passed in this category. So there, if 500 are from FSW, some may be from the trades also. So we assume that if total were 1553 as on 2nd February, so there can be some 1,000 candidates in the CEC, because their draw is coming after about 3 weeks, and some, let us say, this is just assumption, 800 candidates are there in this category, and let us make it 1,000. We don't have the data, this is just an assumption, so just a calculation. And in this category, let us again assume that there are 4,000. We will keep it 4,000. 4,000 candidates in this slab under CEC category. I don't know whether FST will be included in this or not, but if it is only CEC category. If this is only CEC category, then and the draw size can be, let us say 3,000. Again 3,000. It can be anywhere where the IRCC decides, but we are just assuming that if it is 3,000, then what will happen? If it is 3,000, then 1,000 will be taken from here, 1,000 from here, and 1,000 from here. These 4,000 are from 481 to 490. 490 is the highest and 481 is the lowest. And if 1000 are picked up from this slab, we will make it that 1000 from this and 1000 from this slab and another 1000 from this slab, that is 481 to 490. That will complete our 3000. Now this 3000, now if there are 1000 candidates, if there are 4000 in the range 481 to 490 and there are 1000 candidates to be picked up from this range, then the 1000 out of 4000 is 1/4, that is out of this range of 10 points, the cutoff, the scores may fall by 2.5 points. So let us make it at 3, and 490 will be picked up, 489 will be picked up, and 488 may be picked up. So we can have a cutoff score at again 488. If this is only CEC draw, then the cutoff score for the CEC category can be 488. If it is FSW, then the cutoff score can be at 485 for them only. And if it is CEC and 3000 candidates are taken, their cutoff score will be around 488. Just depends on how many candidates are there, because we don't have any distribution data. So that will win, but generalizing the situation, this can be the cutoff score for CEC and this can be for the 485. Now similar can be case for FST, because FST we don't have the data how many candidates are there. If we assume that this is the data for FST also, because they were also at 490 and there has been no draw, no candidate has been taken since January 18, so they may be having similar numbers or maybe even less. So their cutoffs, if there are less numbers in, then their cutoff, if they have the same distribution, then their cutoff score will be under FST category will be 488. If they have lesser concentration, lesser number, then their cutoff score will fall further and it can be around 487. So once we know the number of candidates each category wise, only then we will be able to say something. But just for the calculation for other, but just to check what can happen, we can assume some number of candidates, number of ITS to be issued, and then we are giving this calculation. And if we know exactly the strength of candidates, number of candidates in each category in the CRS pool, we can calculate it exactly also, but we don't have the data, so it is just a generalization of the things. So that depends on how many candidates are there in the pool in each category. Now the final thing, the final analysis can be that if there are only, now the next calculation we are going to make on that if it is an all program draw, like we made earlier also, if it is an all program draw and the number of additions are like this. If there are say 1500 candidates added here, 1500 added here also. We will not say it additions, we will say it as total number of candidates available in the pool. There may be some candidates who were left out under CEC and FST category. We will here not take the additions, we will consider the total number of candidates. If it is 1500, here also if it is 1500, and here it is 12,000 as you know. And if the draw size is say 40, earlier it was 4200, if the draw size is say 4000, if it is 4000, this means that 2000 candidates will be taken from this, 1000 from this, 1000 from this. No, sorry. If the draw size is 4000, then 1500 candidates will be picked up from this, 1500 will be picked up from this, and 1000 from this. If 1000 candidates are picked up from this, then that means that the cutoff score will be 490. Again it will be 490, because these 1000 are already on the 490, or at the most it can be again 489. There is not going to be a major change. Now if it is 5000, then 2000 will be taken up from this. Even then I don't expect any major change. The cutoff score can be again 489 or at the most 488. Now, these are the two possibilities. If the draw size is 4500, then 1500 will be taken from this. Again the cutoff score will be 489 or 488. Plus, if we say 490, then no, it will change. It should come down to 489 and or 488, depending on the number of additions. Now here we see that with the change in the strategy, which category IRCC picks up, because they have started a new trend of picking up one category at a time. And we don't have the complete data for each category, so we have shown all the three generalizations. So we have calculated all the three types of results that can occur, whatever way the IRCC decides. So everything depends on the number of candidates. Now the next assumption has come into being is that the category of the candidates, whether it is BNP, whether it is FSW, whether it is FST, or whether it is CEC. So it depends on IRCC, which category they pick up first, how many candidates they pick up, and how many candidates are there in the pool, along with the net additions that have occurred in the past 2 weeks and in the coming few days. So that is up to 15th of February, how many candidates are newly added and the existing number of candidates. So everything depends on this. So that's all, friends, in today's video. Let's keep our fingers crossed and wait for the results. So see you again in the next video. So those who have not subscribed the channel, I request them once again to please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you get the intimation of a new video also. And thanks for watching the video till end. and please also share the video to your friends so that they are also connected to our channel. Thanks for watching. Have a nice time.